I'm mulling over like how do I start this video? Because this is gonna be a very interesting video. And I love how I'm already talking like I already have a big audience that's gonna watch this. Because this video is probably gonna like have zero fucking views until some point down the line later when I actually have an audience and people start just looking at my oldest videos. So if you're watching this from the future, hello, welcome, I guess. I hope everything worked out. So this video is going to be a bit of an interesting video. So basically, yesterday I got some pretty bad news. Nothing life destroying, but definitely life changing. No like death or anything like that. But basically, in essence, my family's moving away from the place where we live, and I'm staying. But there might be like some issues on me basically getting like my like passport kind of, and it's a difference. I'm gonna be able to stay either way, but it's the difference between me getting my passport 1 or 2 years from now and getting my passport 5 or 6 years from now. So obviously a pretty big difference in terms of timelines. It definitely changes some things about how I wanted my life to go, because I wanted to get this passport within the next 2 years and then, travel the world a bit and then come back in my mid-20s to actually just stay. But now I might not get that opportunity to do the whole traveling thing while younger. But anyways, so yesterday I was tweaking. I even made a video, well, an audio recording. I never turned it into an actual video. I even like recorded myself like right after I got the news. I was in a bad state of mind. I was tweaking. It was like a 20-minute yap session of me tweaking, and I wanted to post it. I thought I would post it because I wanted, it to feel, authentic and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? It's gonna be good. It'll document the journey. But in the end, I didn't end up posting it because that's just, I don't know. I feel like a moment like that is just not something I think I'd be happy about having posted in the future. What I prefer is to do this. I'm gonna talk about it, but now I'm in a better state of mind. I'll be able to more, clearly explain it and what my thought process was. So when I got the news, it was, I fucking just saw like I don't know, I was heartbroken. But because this is like the way I was planning my life, and if I don't get the best outcome, then that's an extra 5 years before I get to just basically follow my life plans. But it's probably less bad than I thought it would be, and I'm probably gonna be able to get the version where I get my passport in like 2 years. Or at least there's a pretty, I'd say 50-50 probably. But still, it's scary to have, just how you planned your life to be maybe not happen because of bureaucracy. Especially the bureaucracy part, it adds more, it adds a specific kind of, it adds a frustration to it. Because due to that bureaucracy and nothing else is what, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like a genuinely good reason in a way. Can you guys hear that fucking plane over my house? I don't think so. Only I can hear that. Never mind. So anyways, so I was, I was tweaking, and I was worried for a long time, but and then it settled, and now I realize it's just a challenge. I even knew this in the moment. I talked about this yesterday, but much less coherently. But it's just a challenge, right? These are the moments that your life is made of, right? I think news like this, moments like this is what marks the different, I guess you could say, chapters in your life. And this is certainly a chapter. It'll be the first time I have to live on my own, or at least without my parents. And so it's gonna be interesting. Definitely an interesting moment in my life. I'm hoping, I think there's two ways this can happen. I'm going to look back on this moment and be like, that's where it all fell apart. Or I'm going to look back on this moment and be like, this was a hidden blessing in disguise. And, well, I really hope it's the blessing in disguise part. I hope I don't fuck this up. I hope I don't, just fuck up and not lose everything, but just that it doesn't go my way, right? And I think a lot of it is in my control. Sometimes you get news that just isn't in your control. But obviously the situation is not in my control. So, it's not really much of a choice, but I definitely want to stay here. I'm already in uni here. I want to finish out and get this passport, baby. But what was I saying? Right? It's you don't always have control over the situations your life is in, but you have control over how you respond to them. So I don't have control that this is gonna happen, but I have control over how I'm gonna respond to this. And I guess that's what this video is about. sort of like a commitment to respond to it positively, I guess. And I don't know. I have a few ideas about how I should do this. I think me doing YouTube is definitely good. I feel like I've been more consistent in other like areas of how I want to improve myself thanks to me doing this already. Thanks to me, you know, finally following my dream of becoming a YouTuber. And I don't know. I've been thinking. I was planning on doing one video a week, and at the current pace that I'm going, I'm probably more on par to doing 2 videos per week. But if I'm being honest with myself, I could probably make 1 video a day, especially because of the kind of video that I make, and the you know, it just doesn't take that long to edit. So what I was thinking is I might make 1 video a day or 1 video every 2 days. Granted, I hope obviously if I have ideas, I don't want to just like yap about nothing, but I don't know. I think I've got 3 months. I've got 3 months until the move happens. So I want to see how much progress I can make in life within these next 3 months. I think that's how I'm gonna react to the situation. So I'm gonna look at it through the view of like we're gonna separate it. So I'm gonna look at it through the view of 3 months of YouTube progress, of like physique progress, and I was about to start learning the guitar and piano before I got this horrible news, which is fucked, but I can still do that for now at least. So 3 months of, I guess, music progress too. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say for this video. Just, it was horrible news and I felt like shit, but bear with me here. This is gonna sound weird, but I was thinking yesterday that moments like these they feel like, you know, I think a chilly spring morning or like a frozen winter morning, but I mean morning, like 7 in the morning when you're outside. I think those moments feel so serene, and I think they feel so serene. I don't know why. I think they feel fresh, right? They obviously feel fresh. They're chilly, they're cold. And I don't know, something about that with the fact that it's just turning morning, something about that, I don't know. It feels like a fresh start, and I think this could be something like that. It's definitely a period where it could be like that. I just have to you know, lock the fuck in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock the fuck in. So you know what? I'm actually gonna commit on this video. On this video right now, I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna make 1 video minimum every 2 days. I'm gonna try to commit to doing 1 video per day, but if I can't for some reason, I'm okay with doing it 1 video every 2 days. And then I'm gonna commit to getting a way better physique. I'm on a cut right now, so more of a body recount maybe, but we'll see. So commit to getting way better physique. I don't think I'm gonna show you guys that anyways, even if I do end up becoming successful, but you know, I'll let you know. I'll tell you, word of mouth. And then I'll get better musically, I guess. And that, I guess I could show you. I could just like play clips of me playing. I don't know any, I know like very, very minimal stuff about how to play the guitar and how to play the piano right now. I've just started making YouTube videos. My 2nd video that I'm very proud of because of the way I edited it. Doesn't even have any views yet. I fixed my microphone finally, so now you can hear this crystal clear mic quality instead of hearing me, you know, sound muffled and shit. And yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting moment in my life. It's a make it or break it time. It's a make it or break it moment. And I'm going to, yeah, fuck it. You know, fuck it. I'm going to post every single fucking day, minimum every 2 days. And I'm going to do that with the intent of just growing my channel as quickly as possible. I mean, I don't know. Is it going to ruin my channel? Is this the kind of niche where if you post too much, it's bad for the algorithm? I don't know. I think posting consistently is always good for the algorithm, but is this the kind of niche where, you know, just guy talks about gameplay in the background? Is this the kind of niche where that works? I have no fucking idea. But we are going to find this out together. Yeah, we're going to find this out together. So, if you are somebody from the future and you are watching this, you may have noticed that this is the first video with Call of Duty Ghosts in the background instead of GTA. That's because my girlfriend told me I should probably do Call of Duty instead of GTA, because all the other guys that are successful at this Call of Duty, even though I want it to be, you know, original, but it's also deeper. Call of Duty Ghosts was the first ever video game that I got. Maybe not the first video game that I got, but for sure my first Call of Duty game, and it's a game that I love. You know, above and beyond, I love Call of Duty Ghosts. It's my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Seriously, don't question me on that. It's a beautiful game, and it's more true to the, I guess, format of this niche typically. So what I want to do with Call of Duty Ghosts is, it's, I guess, a declaration. But what I want to do with Call of Duty Ghosts, with this channel, actually, what I want to do with this channel is this, and the reason I'm switching to Call of Duty Ghosts is because that version of me when I was younger who played Call of Duty Ghosts, that was the version of me that recorded Call of Duty videos and posted them with no fucking fear, despite how ass I was. That was the version of me that posted videos and had no fear. And it was, I'd say, a truer version of me, right? You kind of lose yourself as you get older. I lost a bit of myself. I'm still pretty young. I only just turned 20, but hopefully I can get back to what I would consider more to be my truer self. And that is going to start with this channel. This is why I'm making these videos. And so this is the declaration. I'm going to change my life this year, and especially in the coming 3 months. It's not like other times when I've told myself I changed my life. This time I'm genuinely changing my life. And it all starts with this channel. And I guess Call of Duty Ghosts in a way. So enjoy me playing against bots on, I guess, hardest difficulty on Call of Duty Ghosts. It's a beautiful game. This is probably going to be a boring video. Might get a few views because of the clickbaity title, but might not have a great amount of, I guess, follow through in terms of like people watching. But whatever. What else can I tell you guys? That's it, right? That's it. I think I feel like I've said everything. I'm committing to making an actual change in my life for once here, and making my younger self proud and my future self grateful that he's my future self. So I'm gonna lock in on the cuts. I'm gonna lock in on posting YouTube videos every day or almost every day, and I'm gonna lock in on learning some fucking music. It's not over till it's over. It's probably not over for me. And in 99% of cases, when you think your shit is over, it's not over. So it's never over, bro. You can always have a good life. You can always have a better life, unless you do some, you know, crazy heinous shit or whatever. Or you get like fucking, you get fucking framed. You get framed, or you get framed for some heinous shit. My goddamn microphone keeps disconnecting. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch all the way to the end. If you are a future subscriber, man, how did I do? Let me know, bro. Let me know in my latest video or whatever that you, or just comment here, bro. How did I do? I hope I did well. I hope I did well. I hope I did well, bro. I hope I did well. Alright, see you guys. Yeah, see you tomorrow.